What's going on, guys? I'm KOMMONFOREX the Marksman, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be delving into 5 essential traits you need to have as a beginner forex trader. These are 5 of the most important skills and habits I wish I practiced when I started my journey as a forex trader. Before we start this video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you like this video, leave a comment, and also hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I release a video on YouTube. We'll be right back. So to start with, the first habit I wish I had as a forex trader was understanding I needed to go through the knowledge acquisition phase. As a trader, there is no way you can actually go. It is not even about trading. Any industry you actually want to go in, whether medicine, engineering, law, any of construction field, any other industry, the first thing you need to do is to go through the knowledge acquisition phase. There's always that stage in life where you need to learn before you earn. Always make sure you learn before you earn. So the knowledge acquisition phase is how you acquire knowledge about how the market works, every other major participant in the market, how you place trades, how you can make money in the market. All this is in the knowledge acquisition phase. Whatever strategy you want to use as a trader, whatever strategy you think will make you a successful forex trader, all goes through the knowledge acquisition phase. Over the years, I realized that the most efficient and best way to actually acquire knowledge as a forex trader or a beginner forex trader is by learning from one person in the beginning. Usually it means that find a mentor, one individual who you feel is doing the right thing in every particular field of forex. What I mean when I talk about mentorship is finding that one person who you believe is extremely successful in a particular field you want to go in. So in the forex industry, it means that make sure you look around and find one particular person who you feel is the best available person to teach you, who you feel will make you extremely successful if you learn directly from them. It goes for any other field. There's a reason why we actually go to engineering school. There's a reason why we go to nursing school. There's a reason why we go to medical school. There's a reason why we do everything in life. And the easiest way we're able to go through all that is because those that we are learning under are people who have been extremely successful in that field, whom we feel are going to also make us successful if we just follow through the path that they've laid down for us. Just make sure you find the best possible mentor for how you want to trade, how you want to look at the market, and then how you believe or feel you will be extremely successful. And trust me, it cuts your learning curve short. There are so many traders who actually have to go through so much hassle and bustle. They go through the grain, they learn for years. It makes it difficult for you as a trader if you don't get the right person right from the jump. There are so many people I've trained who actually didn't need so much time to become successful. I have so many mentees of mine who have actually become mentors because they understood that they needed to cut their learning curve short. By finding someone who has already been through the stress, who has already been through the whole hustle and bustle of acquiring the knowledge, it made it easy for them to succeed because I had already gone through that process. So now it made it easy for them to also just mirror my footsteps, follow whatever blueprint I laid down for them. The second thing we want to talk about is patience. Have patience. Treat forex just like you treat any career occupation, just like you treat any job you want to jump into. Because you understand, if you want to be a medical doctor, you don't just wake up one day, go watch a video on YouTube, buy equipment, enter a hospital, and then start performing surgery or start acting as a physician. You know you have to go through the process of learning. Just make sure that your initial stages in trading, your initial stages in forex is for acquiring the knowledge. So while acquiring the knowledge, make sure you also have the patience to understand that forex is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm sure there are so many people who got into forex, who got to know about forex because they saw a mentor of them, living a flashy lifestyle on social media or anything. There's a lot these mentors have been through to get to where they are. So you also need to understand that to get to where they are, you also need to go through a process. You don't just wake up one day and then expect to jump into an industry and then become extremely successful in a blink of an eye or in a flick of a switch. It's extremely difficult to attain experience and then the skills needed to last this long in this particular industry. So have the understanding that it will take some time for you to succeed as a trader. Don't just start trading, fund your account, and then expect to take your $100 to $1 million in a month, in a week, in 2 weeks. There are so many people who jump into the forex industry expecting to just transform their lives into one single trade in an instant. It's extremely difficult. It takes some time for you to actually make it and actually succeed. So the more you understand that you need to go through the process, you need to hone that craft by going through the whole process of learning and understanding, and then the experience, and then the testing stage. the more easier it will be for you to succeed as a trader. So always have it in the back of your mind that Forex is not a get-rich-quick scheme. The third thing we want to look at is risk management. If you understand risk management, what it simply tells you is that losses happen. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is certain. So the more you understand this, the more you actually include risk management in whatever decision you make as a trader. So understand that every trading position you take, there's actually a probability that it will go against you. Even though you're expecting that trade to go in your favor, there's a huge probability it will go against you. So having risk management helps you plan and decide how much you want to risk on every trading position you take. That way, it prevents you from losing more than you're expecting to lose. That way, it prevents you from, blowing your account. It prevents you from losing, all the equity or all the capital you have as a trader. A lot of people go into different industries and then they don't understand how the particular industry works. The moment they jump in head first, they do certain things, it doesn't go well in their favor, and then they end up losing the entire investment. One huge advantage when it comes to trading Forex is that you're able to decide how much you want to risk on every trading position. So even though this industry is very risky, you understand how much you're risking on each position. So you can take a trade and be extremely relaxed because you actually jumped in on that trade, understanding that there was risk associated with that particular trade. So that's why you've heard of the concepts of stop loss and take profit. If you've not heard of it, in my subsequent videos, I'll make more videos on them and explaining them into detail for you as well. So a stop loss is basically how much you're expecting to risk on a position, which simply means that if your trade is going against you, where you want to be taken out by the market. It means that I can have $100 account and then decide to risk just $5. So if the trade goes in my favor, I make how much I expect to make. If it goes against me, I lose just $5. That way, it keeps my psychology intact. Because if I take a trade without having any form of risk management and it starts going against me, all I have to hang on to is hope. I'm now hoping that trade reverses and goes back in my favor. So understanding risk management and then inculcating it in your trading routine makes your life extremely smooth and extremely easy as a trader. And the next thing you want to do is to also treat Forex like a business. When I say treat Forex like a business, it means that treat it like how you treat your sole proprietorship business. If you have a shoe business, if you have a clothing line, if you have a restaurant, any form of business you have, the decisions you make in that particular business, you want to actually practice that same thing in Forex. What does it mean? When you trade, you don't just trade without setting targets. Actually have profit targets when you're trading. Make sure you're also in tune with how to spend your profits, how you want to actually spread out your income, whatever income you're making from trading after setting targets for them. So once Forex becomes your main form of income, you're expecting to make money. That will help you improve your life. That will help you, sort out all your various expenses in life. It will help you pay your light bill. It will help you pay your water bill. It will feed you. It will clothe you. It will put a roof over your head. It will take care of your kids. It will take care of your parents, your siblings. You are expecting Forex to take over that particular role as, being the main form of income that helps you take care of your life. That's what you're expecting Forex to do. So treat it as a business. Treating it as a business means that now you have a profit target. So after having a profit target, what do you want to do next? You actually want to apportion your profits to whatever sectors you have in your life. All your various expenses, whatever thing you want to do in your life, whatever projects you're actually embarking on, Forex should be able to pay for that. That's the main reason why you're actually jumping in. So you need to always start small. That's one mistake a lot of traders make. They jump in, they start trading, the first thing on their head, let me buy a Lamborghini. But when you go to school and then you graduate and you become a medical doctor, when you start working, you don't start thinking of buying a Lamborghini. You always need to start small. So treating something as a business means that you make every single decision as if your Forex is your main form of business. If it's your main form of business, it simply means that you start small. So you start by taking care of your minor expenses, then you can actually go up to your huge, projects or goals. So the more profits you make, the more money you make in the industry, the more it becomes possible for you to make other decisions in your life. The more it becomes possible for you to progress in terms of accomplishments in your life. The final and the most important thing you want is to actually take some risks. Because irrespective of whatever knowledge you acquire as a Forex trader, the number one thing that will make you money is trading. Opening your laptop, your PC, your phone, buying and selling whatever currency, index or commodity you find an opportunity on. That's the most important skill. That's what you need to understand. That's what actually makes you money as a trader. So without taking any risk, if you're actually extremely scared of taking risk, if you're extremely risk averse, it means that it will be difficult for you to flourish because it's different. We have people who actually come into this industry the moment they acquire the knowledge. Maybe they come from a rich background, so their family is able to easily fund them, and then they start trading. So basically, what it simply means is that someone with a huge account balance from the jump can have an extremely low risk appetite, and then they can still make it. Because let's say you have $100,000 and then your target is to just make 2% on this $100,000 a day. 2% of $100,000 is $2,000. It's extremely feasible for this person. If this person is risking 1% of their account, that's basically $1,000. It's extremely feasible and extremely easy to do. This person can actually make these decisions without having any form of negative psychology, without being stressed. But let's say you start Forex and then your account balance is $100. How are you able to navigate your way through You can start small, make your small profits by scalping, by growing it a bit, but you eventually come to understand that if you don't take the huge risk you want to take, it will be difficult for you to advance. What this means is that make sure you take risks. Not all the time, at least occasionally, there are times where you feel you should take risk, and it should always be calculated risk. There's no point where you should take a risk that can blow your entire trading portfolio. What I usually tell most of my mentees when I expect them to go hard on certain trading setups is to just fund an account purposely for that. If you do that, it's very easy for you, because if, let's say, you have $1,000 account, that's all you're trading from, that's your entire savings. If there's a day you want to go hard on the market, I don't expect you to do that from all the $1,000 you have. You can easily just set up, withdraw some profits you made from that $1,000, or even take a portion of that balance you have, set up another account, a smaller account, maybe $100, and then decide to go hard on that particular account. What you come to realize is that if it's going wrong on that particular $100 or that particular $100 account, you are not stressed, because you have another account balance there. You actually created a smaller account to actually go hard on that particular trading position. These 5 behaviors are things I wish I knew, things I wish I had as a trader. So remember what I said in my first video, that I'll actually be sharing a lot of knowledge with you guys, a lot of insane nuggets, every single thing I wish I knew when I started my Forex trading journey. If you're new to Forex, just stick with me on this channel, and trust me, I'll break this whole concept down to you to the minutest detail. So if you find this video extremely helpful, make sure you like this video, make sure you also subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I drop a video on YouTube. Also click on the link in the description to join the Common Forex trading community. Follow me on Instagram at KOMMONFOREX. Follow me on Twitter at KOMMONFOREX. So thank you for staying with me in this video. I hope this video was extremely helpful for you. See you in the next video.